93.7 FM, serving the 𝗗𝗏𝗦𝗓.
And we welcome you back here to Weevils Field. We get set for game 2 of the doubleheader. Weevils took the first one 14-1. Weevils are still the home team because they are the higher seed and hosting here this afternoon. 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 leads things off here at the top of the first inning. The winner of the series goes on to play next week in the Great American Conference Championship Tournament at Dickey Stevens Park in Little Rock, North Little Rock, next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That'll be a double elimination game. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff batter, 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗑. Last game, he went 1 for 4. Started the game off with a double for the Bison. He'll take this pitch outside for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes, a full count. Now on 𝗗𝗏𝗧𝗏. Starting on the mound is Charles Peacock. I'll give you his numbers in a moment. There's a pitch outside, and he'll walk the first batter. Peacock,
now batting, first baseman, number 25.
Charles Peacock, a 5.53 ERA. He is 3-3 on the season. 3 wins, 3 losses. Had 13 appearances. Started in 12. This will be his 13th start of the year. 53 2/3 innings of work. Giving up 43 hits, 43 runs, and 51 base on balls with 84 strikeouts on the season for Peacock. Our next batter is Jaden Schaefer. Schaefer. Can't read my own writing. Schaefer. 1 ball, 1 strike on him. Runner on first, nobody out. Top of the first inning, just underway in the second game of the doubleheader here this afternoon. If game 3 is needed, they'll play it tomorrow afternoon, weather permitting. Schaefer went 1 for 3, had a walk in the last game. Here's the pitch to him, down low and misses for ball 2. They get ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Charles Peacock again out there on the mound now, getting the start this afternoon in the second game. High fly ball out into left field. Left fielder for the Weevils moving under it, and he'll make the catch out there in left field. That's 𝗗𝗓𝗏𝗂𝒑𝒠. 1 away here in the top of the first inning. That'll bring up Alex Schroeder. Schroeder at the plate in the last game. He went 0 for 3, had a walk as well. First pitch to him, fastball called, strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike on the batter. Alex Schroeder, he's the catcher for the Bison here this afternoon. Takes a big swing at that one for strike 2. Schroeder, .354 batting average coming into today. Had 67 hits on the year, 19 home runs. The Weevils in the last game held Oklahoma Baptist to only 1 run, and that's been their lowest run total all season long. 1 ball, 2 strikes, a throw over to first. Check the runner over there, and Isaiah Tisdale. Looking at Tisdale's numbers on stolen bases, he's 13 of 15 on the year, so you got to keep a close eye on him. Here's the pitch, misses outside. And the count will go to 2-2. Just underway, game 2 here this afternoon of the doubleheader. Weevils won the first one 14-1. Here's the 2-2 pitch, high and inside. Kind of back Schroeder off the plate a little bit. Peacock doing the work. 𝗗𝗜𝗏 is a right-handed pitcher, a senior from Dickinson, Texas. There's a runner going to second. The throw is going to be not in time as it gets off the glove of the second baseman coming over to cover the bag. And the second baseman. That went right down the middle, but 𝗗𝗏𝗧𝗏 going to get the stolen base.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 33, Troy Shields.
Here's the pitch coming. Strike called. That's Troy Shields. It was a strikeout on Alex Schroeder when the runner took off to second. So 2 away here in the top of the first. Troy Shields make it. Line drive, but one hop. The second baseman's up with it. Throw over to first for out number 3. No hits, no runs, no errors. One left stranded on for Oklahoma Baptist in the top of the first inning. We'll be back with more UAM baseball here from Weevil Field right after this timeout.
Place to go for all your monthly accounting.
Are you looking for a great school with affordable tuition? UAM Monticello is the best choice in Arkansas. We offer over 700 privately funded scholarships each semester, and 96% of first-year students receive financial aid. So there's no reason not to apply. With one of the lowest tuition rates in the state, we make your degree affordable. Come tour our beautiful campus or sit down with one of our admissions counselors who would love to answer any questions you might have.
It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. That commitment is paid off. Award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
For competitive insurance rates, see me, Shelter Agent Paul Griffin. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
All right, 0-0 our score. Top half of the first inning. No hits, no runs, no errors. One left stranded on for Oklahoma Baptist. They'll put on the mound here to start game 2. Nolan Frizzell. Frizzell is a right-handed pitcher. He's a senior, 6'3", out of Bing, Oklahoma. Comes in with a 4.02 ERA, 7-3 win-loss record, 13 appearances. He started in 13 games. This will be his 14th start of the year. 69 and a third innings pitched, 79 hits he's given up, 44 runs, 26 base on balls, and 60 strikeouts for the pitcher. Of record for Oklahoma Baptist. Rock Hawthorne will lead things off for the Weevils. Takes the first pitch for called strike 1. Rock went 0 for 2 in the last game, had 2 walks, got hit by 2 pitches as well. And he ended up scoring a couple of runs. There's strike 2 called on him. 0-2 now. As the right-handed pitcher Frizzell finding his groove here in the bottom of the first. Fastball, ground ball, hopper deep in the hole behind second to throw to first, not in time, and Hawthorne will reach on an infield single. So a leadoff single for Hawthorne for the Weevils. And that'll bring to the plate Camden Tanner. Camden in the last game went 0 for 2, had 2 walks, got hit by 2 pitches, scored a couple of runs for the Weevils in game 1. And he bats left-handed, came in as a leading batter on the team, the only batter that's over 400, batting .433 coming into today. He'll take the first pitch for strike 1. Called strike 1. Runner at first, nobody out for the Weevils here in the bottom of the first inning. Peacock. Make it Keith Feasel. Takes the wind up, delivers the pitch. This one's inside, misses for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. In between games, the crowd kind of left, went and freshened up, but they're back out in the hot sun. We're in the mid-80s here this afternoon now. Tanner fouls one off down the third baseline. Strike 2 on him. One ball, 2 strikes to Camden Tanner for the Weevils out there at the plate. The base runner is 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 after reaching on a base hit single on the infield. And the pitch coming. This one's down low in the dirt. Catcher does a good job stopping it. The catcher there for the Bison is Alex Schroeder. The count will go even. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Chad Tanner here in the bottom of the first. 0-0 our score. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball misses down low for ball 3. Wow. Oklahoma Baptist crowd wanted a strike call. UAM crowd was happy to see it called a ball. Full count now with a runner on first and nobody out for UAM. Here comes the payoff pitch. Runner going. Ball's hit a slow grounder down the first baseline, and then they called a balk.
It was a pitch to right. He went.
Called a balk on the pitcher, so that'll allow Tanner to go to first base.
So it's a walk.
Is that what they called a balk?
Pitch clock.
Oh, pitcher took too long, so it's called a ball. So it goes down as a walk. All right, pitcher took too long. Out there on the mound to deliver the pitch. Runners at first and second for the Weevils now with nobody out. That brings up 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. Last game, Cancilla went 2 for 5. Couple of base hits, drove in 3 runs in the ball game in the last game. He's the first baseman, right-handed batter. Checks his swing, but it's a called strike. Count goes even 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now on 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, the batter for UAM. Here's the pitch. Strike called on the fastball that time. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now on 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, the base runner at second. Camden Tanner, the base runner at first. Both of them, or Hawthorne reached on an infield base hit. Cancilla, little blooper out toward right center field. Second baseman backs up on the grass, and he'll make the catch. Second baseman out there for them, Isaiah Lasad, making the catch. We'll call it a pop-up to the second baseman. That's the first out of the inning here in the bottom of the first. Runner still at first and second. Going to bring up Chaz Poppy. He's the catcher. He went 3 for 4. Had a home run. Drove in 4 runs in the first game. A long fly ball out into right field. Runners are going to tag at second. They'll go. Hawthorne will advance to third as the right fielder makes the catch. Tanner had to stay at first. So runners on the corners now. Runners on the corners for the Weevils here in the bottom of the first. With a runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Brings up Chase Cripps. Cripps in the last game went 1 for 4. Scored a run for the Weevils. Plays second base for UAM. And the first pitch coming to him. Swung on, ground ball deep in the hole. It's short, makes the stop, but can't come up as he slides down. Out on the grass, deep in the hole. shortstop. Runners will advance. That'll go down as a base hit for Cripps. 2 hits in the inning so far, and runners at first and second now for the Weevils with 2 outs. It's going to bring up Kirk Wolf. Wolf went 1 for 2 last game, had a walk and got hit by a pitch in the last game. First pitch, fastball, misses down low for ball 1. Nothing, bottom of the first inning. The Bison had no hits, no runs, left 1 stranded on in the top of the first. Strike as he checked his swing. He did go around far enough to call the strike on him. It'll be 1-1 to count now on Kirk Wolf. Plays out in left field for the Weevils. He'll dig in at the plate, try to protect it here at 1-1 to count with 2 outs and runners at first and second. Fastball coming, he fouls it off. That'll be strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Kirk Wolf. The winner of the series goes on to play next week in the Great American Conference Championship Final 4 tournament. Double elimination. There's a pitch down low. That one's going to miss for ball 2. And the count goes even, 2-2. Nolan Fazale out there on the mound leading this Bison team in strikeouts on the year. Fazale, I say that, no, he's second leading strikeout thrower. He's got 60. And there, how about that? Kurt Wolf gets hit by a pitch, just caught his jersey. The umpire was alert enough to catch it when it went by him. He caught his jersey. The coach for Oklahoma Baptist is going to come out and have a little talk with the umpire. But that's going to load the bases up here with 2 outs. With 2 outs, that'll load the bases up and bring up Aiden Garrett. Aiden went 2 for 3. Had a home run. It drove in 3 runs in the 5th inning. Gave UAM some insurance runs there in the 5th as they won the first game 14-1. Also had a walk on the afternoon in the first game. Hayden, that was his 11th home run of the year, his 35th RBI. First pitch to him, fastball misses outside. So 1 ball, no strikes on Aiden Garrett. Aiden, the junior from Benton. Next pitch is in there for called strike 1 for a strike. And the count goes even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Ground ball down the first baseline, just foul by about 2 feet. First baseman for Oklahoma Baptist trying to make a diving catch over it. That's Jaden Schaefer. Just went by the end of his glove, just in foul territory. Count will stay the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Aiden Garrett with the bases loaded and 2 outs. And the 1-2 pitch coming, fouled off into the fence behind home plate. Count stays 1 ball and 2 strikes. All right, here we go. The 1-2 pitch coming with the bases loaded. Runners are all taking big leads. Here's the 1-2 swung on. This one's fouled down the third baseline. And Garrett hanging tough at the plate. Count will stay 1 ball and 2 strikes on him. Fiesel out there working. Here comes the 1-2 again. Swung on, a high fly ball out into left center field. Right fielder's moving it, make it into right field, and right fielder makes the catch. Well, the Weevils come up empty-handed. They had 1 hit make it 2 hits in the inning. No runs, but they leave 3 stranded on in the bottom of the first. 1 inning's complete, and we are headed to the top of the second of a scoreless ball game here in the second game of the doubleheader at Weevil Field. We're back with more UAM baseball after this timeout.
Due to shop local and bank local, it's both paid community dividends. As a local bank, the decisions we make are made here. What's more, the dollars earned here stay here where they.
Are you looking for a great school with affordable tuition? UAM Monticello is the best choice in Arkansas. We offer over 700 privately funded scholarships each semester, and 96% of first-year students receive financial aid. So there's no reason not to apply. With one of the lowest tuition rates in the state, we make your degree affordable. Come tour our beautiful campus or sit down with one of our admissions counselors who would love to answer any questions you might have.
Building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation, or having a winning team. It takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
1 inning. 1 inning is complete. 0-0 our score here in the second game of this doubleheader this afternoon. On the mound doing the work for the Weevils is Charles Peacock, right-handed pitcher. Catching is Chaz Poppy over on first base for UAM, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. Their second baseman, Chase Cripps. The shortstop is Aiden Garrett. Over on third base for the Weevils is Parker Durant. Your outfielders in left, Kirk Wolf. Center field, Rock Hawthorne. And over in right field is Camden Tanner. To lead things off here in the top of the second for Oklahoma Baptist will be Will Joseph, the center fielder. Takes a big swing at the first pitch to him for strike 1. Joseph, let's see, he went 0 for 3 in the first game. Made contact, he flied out, grounded out, and flied out. In his 3 at-bats, takes a swing at that pitch for strike 2. Charles Peacock working on the mound for the Weevils. 5.20 ERA, 36 1/3 innings of work this season. Has 37 strikeouts to his record and make it 38 as he gets the first one of the game for the Weevils side as Joseph goes down swinging. Brings up Spencer Dickinson, the third baseman for the Bison. Dickinson at the plate. Last game, let's see what he did, Dickinson. He went 1 for 3. Takes a big swing at the first pitch for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike on Dickinson. And the 0-1 coming. Fastball, it's a high pop-up. Second baseman's out on the grass. He'll make the catch there, I believe. Yep, he's going to make the catch. He'll squeeze it there. 2 away now as the second baseman, Chase Cripps, makes the catch. Got 2 away in the top of the second for Oklahoma Baptist. Going to bring up Grant coming up. Cameron Grant. He went 1 for 3 in the last game. Comes in. Cameron Grant, 1 for 3 last game. Fouls this pitch off. Count goes even 1-1 on Grant. Batting .313 on the year. 64 at bats coming into today. Had 20 hits. Fouls another one off for strike 2. 16 RBIs, 4 home runs on the season for that young man. And 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Peacock again, the right-handed pitcher, delivers a fastball. This one's a high pop-up toward right field. First baseman going to be called off by Tanner. Cameron moving over, and he'll make the catch. 3 up and 3 down here in the top of the second for Oklahoma Baptist. No hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left stranded on in the top of the second for Oklahoma Baptist. We're still scoreless. UAM coming to bat in the bottom of the second inning when we return on KHPM 93.7 FM.
607 East Church Street in Warren can take care.
Are you looking for a great school with affordable tuition? UAM Monticello is the best choice in Arkansas. We offer over 700 privately funded scholarships each semester, and 96% of first-year students receive financial aid. So there's no reason not to apply. With one of the lowest tuition rates in the state, we make your degree affordable. Come tour our beautiful campus or sit down with one of our admissions counselors who would love to answer any questions you might have.
Or private rehab suites. Bellevue Estates Rehabilitation and Care Center can accommodate you or your loved one's needs. Our skilled healthcare professionals, combined with sophisticated therapies and treatments, deliver a best-in-class, patient-centered experience. We have a full-time APRN on staff. Come check us out at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello or call 367-0044 for more information.
Nothing our scores. We head for the bottom of the second inning. Weevils left 3 stranded on. Last inning had a couple of hits and just couldn't get them around across the plate. We'll see the 8, 9, and 1 batters coming up. Parker Durant's, Logan Jones, and Rock Hawthorne will be our first 3 batters. Parker Durant's last game, Parker went 3 for 4. Had a double with an RBI in the second inning, a base hit there in the third, and then a walk in the fourth and a double in the 5th inning for the Weevils. No balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff batter, Parker Durant's here in the bottom of the second inning. Fastball misses down low, and that'll be ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, this is the best-of-3 series. They're playing the doubleheader today. We'll play game 3 tomorrow if needed. Weevils won the first game this afternoon, 14-1. There's the pitch, misses. And the count goes to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out. Or excuse me, nobody out. Leadoff batter. This pitch is down low, misses for ball 3. So Durant has worked it to a full count now. Thiesel out there on the mound comes to the plate with the pitch. Ground ball. Hopper, shortstop, making a running catch, throw to first and dig it out of the dirt at first base. As the first baseman, Jaden Schaefer, doing a good job staying with it. Took it on 1 hop. We got a ground out to the short for Parker Durant. Brings up designated hitter Logan Jones. Logan from Hallsville, Texas, a sophomore. That's as the designated hitter here this afternoon for UAM. Logan went 0 for 3 in the first game, had a walk in there and scored a run for UAM. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a strike called. And the count will go even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the second inning, nothing our score. Second game of the doubleheader this afternoon. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. So the pitcher, Nolan Thiesel, he's out in front of the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch coming, a little change up, fouled off. Count will stay 1-2. Jones going to stay alive. You have to see another pitch. The 1-2 on the way. Fastball inside. Going to miss. Goes all the way to the backstop. And the count goes even. 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. In one of the series that was going on, Ouachita Baptist falls to Arkansas Tech. They had to play 3 games. That was played in Arkadelphia. But Arkansas Tech won 2 of 3. So Tech punched their ticket to next week's championship. And we got a strikeout on Logan Jones. First strikeout of the ballgame recorded by Feasel, the pitcher for Oklahoma Baptist. 2 away now here in the bottom of the second for UAM. Go to the top of the order. It's going to be Rock Hawthorne back at the plate. He had a base hit in the first inning, got left stranded on as the Weevils loaded the bases and couldn't get anybody across the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 on Hawthorne with nobody on. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second for the Weevils. And the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, going to miss outside. Just misses the corner. And the count goes to 1-2. Boy, you saw the whole infield for Oklahoma Baptist. They thought it was a strike. They started heading toward the dugout. There's the same pitch. He goes around with a check swing. They say, no, he didn't go around far enough. That one missed the outside corner as well, and it's 2-2 on Hawthorne now. Hawthorne from Spring Hill, Louisiana. Takes another pitch down low for ball 3. A full count working on Rock Hawthorne with 2 outs and nobody on. Transferred, Hawthorne did, transferred here from South Arkansas Community College, his last place he played. He'll put this one out into left center field, all the way back to the wall, and it's over. A home run for Rock Hawthorne. How about that? A home run for Rock Hawthorne. Hawthorne, that will be his 2nd home run of the year. Oh, wow, his 15th RBI, 2nd home run. And he'll give the Weevils a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the 2nd inning with 2 outs. A 2-out solo home run by Rock Hawthorne gives the Weevils a 1-0 lead. He's going to bring up Camden Tanner. Camden drew a walk, a base on balls last time. The pitcher took too long throwing that last pitch to him. First one called strike 1. So 0-1 on Tanner. Camden digs in. And the fastball up high. He'll pop it up. Shallow left center field. Shortstop's backing up. Got everybody called off, and he'll make the catch way out there behind third base as the shortstop for Oklahoma Baptist. Doing a good job, Jacob Candle, to make the catch. Weevils get 1 run on 1 hit. Nobody left stranded on here in the bottom of the second. Weevils will lead it 1-0 as we head for the top of the third. Oklahoma Baptist coming to bat when we return after this.
13 cents an hour and milk costs just 28 cents per gallon.
Are you looking for a great school with affordable tuition? UAM Monticello is the best choice in Arkansas. We offer over 700 privately funded scholarships each semester, and 96% of first-year students receive financial aid. So there's no reason not to apply. With one of the lowest tuition rates in the state, we make your degree affordable. Come tour our beautiful campus or sit down with one of our admissions counselors who would love to answer any questions you might have.
Monticello and proud UAM graduates of the class of 1973. Southeast Arkansas is a special place.
Who got the RBI?
Our strong sense of community. That's one of the many reasons UAM graduates choose to live and work in Southeast Arkansas. Our alumni, like me, are proud of our university for providing talent and recruiting talent to our region. Join me in sharing that pride. Tell someone today why you're proud to be united by UAM. Visit uamont.edu for more information.
Let me correct myself. It's 2-0 Weevils lead. They scored a run back in the first that I didn't put down on my score sheet. Chris Cripps had a base hit single that brought Hawthorne in. So the Weevils lead it 2-0 now after 2 innings. My apologies. With my old eyes, I can't see the scoreboard that well. But 2-0, Weevils lead it as we head for the top of the third. Weevils now with 2 hits in the ball game. And Oklahoma Baptist coming to the plate. They'll see their 8, 9, and 1 hitter coming up. Jacob Campbell will lead things off here in the top of the third. Campbell, the shortstop, just made that nice play out there in the field. Sends one down the third base line, going to hook foul. Campbell in the last game went 0 for 2 and drew a base on balls. His last time in the last game. Campbell at the plate. Bats .280 on the season. 2 balls, no strike, or 2 balls, 1 strike. Scoreboard says 3-0. Here's the pitch coming into him. Strike called. Now it's 2-2. Scoreboard got corrected. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Campbell leading things off in the top of the third for Oklahoma Baptist. This pitch, breaking ball inside. Had him backing up, but it didn't catch the corner, so it'll go as ball 3. Full count now on the leadoff batter for Oklahoma Baptist here in the top of the third inning. And the money pitch coming high for ball 4. He'll draw a base on balls. Be the second base runner of the afternoon here in the second game for Oklahoma Baptist with nobody out. And that'll bring up Gabe Irwin. Gabe Irwin, the left fielder. He went 1 for 2 in the last game, had a walk in there as well. Here's the pitch. Peacock on the mound doing the work for the Boll Weevils. Charles Peacock. 5.53 ERA, had 53 2/3 innings of work coming into today. Started 12 times, had 13 appearances on the season, but he has 84 strikeouts. That leads the Weevils team in strikeouts. Pitching crew. Fastball misses up high. 3 balls, no strikes. On the batter, Gabe Irwin. Then we'll go to the top of the order. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 on deck. Here's the pitch, misses outside. Nope, they call it a strike. Boy, it looked like it from here. He was outside, but the umpire called it on the corner. So we'll take it. 3-1 the count now on Irwin. The 3-1 pitch swung on. Foul ball down the third baseline, goes foul. Out of play. And we'll work a full count again. Peacock got himself in a jam with the last batter, got into a full count, and then walked him. See what he can do here. Fastball delivered. Going to be hitting right center field toward the gap. Hawthorne moving back, and it's over the wall out in right center field. A 2-shot homer by Oklahoma Baptist is going to tie this ball game up here in the bottom of the third inning, or top of the third inning, make it. 2 runs come across the plate as Gabe Irwin hits the home run with 2 RBIs to tack on to it. For Irwin, if I can find his numbers here, that will be his 3rd home run of the year. And his 8th and 9th RBI of the year. He bats in the number 9 hole, and that's going to bring a trip out onto the mound from the dugout of the UAM coaching staff. I don't think we'll see a change just as of yet, but you never know. Here we are in game 2 of this doubleheader this afternoon. Weevils won the first one 14-1. It's the best-of-3 series that the winner of the series advances to play in the championship finals next week at North Little Rock at Dickey Stevens Park. So that's what we've got on the line. This game we were supposed to play yesterday on Friday, but due to the rain and stormy weather, they pushed the whole series back to today and tomorrow, if need be, for a game 3 tomorrow. We're tied at 2 apiece. All right, they're going to leave Peacock out there on the mound, and we're at the top of the batting order. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. He drew a base on balls his last time up. There's nobody out, nobody on here in the top of the 3rd. Tie ball game 2-2. The Bison at bat. There's a check swing. He'll foul it off for strike 1. Strike 2 make it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now on 𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. 𝗚𝗚𝗦 from Elk Grove, California. Played previously for Folsom Lake College in California. He's a senior playing for the Bison. Watches the slider go by outside for ball 2. Count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on. 2-2 ball game here in the top of the 3rd. Oklahoma Baptist at bat. Slider misses again, and the count will go full. The last 2 times Peacock has stretched it to a full count. He gave up a base on balls and then gave up the home run. Here's the money pitch. High fly ball popped up. Is it playable? It's right here toward the dugout. Not going to be out of play. The catcher for the Weevils, Chaz Poppy, and the first baseman came up trying to get to it, but it's out of play. So the count stays full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes on 𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. This time he'll send one out towards center field. Hawthorne move it up under it, and he'll make the catch in center field for out number 1. All right, 1 away now in the top of the 3rd of a tie game. 2-2 our score. Weevil scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second. Oklahoma Baptist has had that 2-shot home run by Gabe Irwin here in the top of the 3rd. Brings up Jaden Schaefer. First pitch to him, down low for ball 1. Schaefer flied out his last time up. Flied out to left field. Here's the 0-1-0. Another high fly ball toward Hawthorne again out in center field. He's going to come up casually and makes the play, and that'll be 2 away now. So Rock Hawthorne getting the workout in center field. 2 balls hit to him. Last 2 batters. Catches them both. 2 away with nobody on. It's going to bring up Alex Schroeder. Schroeder struck out back in the first inning. First pitch to him. Fastball called. Strike 1. Charles Peacock, the senior from Dickinson, Texas, for the Weevils, doing the work on the mound out there. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. That was that slider. Starts out over the inside of the plate on a right-handed batter and comes across. 0-2 with 2 outs. Now to Alex Schroeder. Swung on. This one's crammed, and it's going to be slammed all the way, and it's another home run for Oklahoma Baptist. Wow. A solo home run. It's only the 2nd hit of the ball game, but they've got a 3-2 lead. Now in the top of the 3rd inning. as Alex Schroeder takes one over the left field wall. Schroeder, that will be his 20th home run of the year. Shields is up next. He hit his 20th home run in the first game. Takes a chop swing at that one. It's popped up. First baseman's moving up under it in foul territory. He's going to make the catch for out number 3 as 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 snags it over there for out number 3. But Oklahoma Baptist scores 3 runs on 2 hits. None left stranded on here in the top of the third. They lead it 3-2 as we head for the bottom of the third inning when we return here on KHPM 93.7.
South Main at Monticello has a full range of accounting services from the smallest business.
Are you looking for a great school with affordable tuition? UAM Monticello is the best choice in Arkansas. We offer over 700 privately funded scholarships each semester, and 96% of first-year students receive financial aid. So there's no reason not to apply. With one of the lowest tuition rates in the state, we make your degree affordable. Come tour our beautiful campus or sit down with one of our admissions counselors who would love to answer any questions you might have.
And a script that was inspiring.
And exotic animal mascots to help grab your attention.
In the end, we just decided to tell it to you straight. Shelter Insurance has award-winning customer service at affordable rates.
Plus, our local agents are there to help you understand what coverage you need. For competitive insurance rates, see me, Shelter Agent 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. We're your shelter.
Well, it's 3-2. Oklahoma Baptist has taken a 1-run lead after the top of the third inning. They had 2 home runs. A two-home run shot by Gabe Irwin, who bats in the number 9 spot. And then Alex Schroeder, one of their leading home run hitters on the season, had a solo home run. 3-2 our score. Leading things off for the Weevils. That's going to be 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, the first baseman. Grounds one to the third baseman. Dickinson, he's up with it, makes the throw to first for out number 1. So ground out over to third for the leadoff batter, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. Here in the bottom of the third for the Weevils. He's going to bring up the catcher, Chaz Poppy. Chaz flied out to right field his last time up. And the first pitch coming to Poppy. Fastball is up high, misses for ball 1. Nolan Feasel doing the work for Oklahoma Baptist, a 4.02 ERA, 13 appearances. This is his 14th appearance and 14th start of the year. Has 60 strikeouts recorded. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now on Poppy, the batter. He'll pop this one up. Shallow center field. They'll come up with it. Trying to fight off the sun. Center fielder makes the catch out there for out number 2. 2 away for the Weevils in the bottom of the third. They trail 3-2. Last game, they did a lot of damage with 2 outs. They got to get something going here. Chase Cripps will come up. He's already got an RBI single on the afternoon. That was back in the first inning. He drove Hawthorne in. After Hawthorne reached on a base hit to start the bottom of the first. Cripps drove him around. There's a foul ball now by Cripps. 1-1 to count on him with 2 outs, nobody on. The Weevils down by a run, 3-2. Bottom of the third inning. Feasel delivers this pitch. It's low. It misses for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now on Chase Cripps. And the 2-1 on the way. Fouled off. Right straight behind home plate. And that'll go down to strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Bottom of the third for the Weevils as they trail by 1 run, 3-2. Feasel delivers the pitch. Hard. Hopper hit right at the shortstop. He'll bobble it. And Cripps is going to beat it out. No throw made. That was a hard hit ball. Took one bounce right at the shortstop there. Andrew Garrett. They're going to put that one down as an error. So Cripps, they'll rule it as an error. First error of the ball game by either team. It puts the tying run on first for UAM with 2 outs, and it brings up Kirk Wolf. Kirk got hit by a pitch his last time up back in the first inning. Pulls back on the bat, didn't go around. Ball 1 at the inside, misses the corner. So 1 ball and no strikes to Kurt Wolf. Feasel again out there doing the work for Oklahoma Baptist. Kurt Wolf, a junior out of Martinez, California. Playing ball here in South Arkansas for the Weevils. 2 balls, no strikes now on Wolf. And the 2-0 pitch as the runner over there for UAM gets a pretty good lead. That's Cripps. Strike call on Wolf. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner at first. Weevils trail by 1 run, 3-2. And the 2-1 pitch. Slider catches the outside corner. Boy, that's a pretty pitch. Like I said, it's coming toward the inside of the plate, and then it breaks on a right-handed batter, breaks away from him. Just caught the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. On Wolf, Kirk Wolf. Ground to Hopper in the gap between first and second. It's going to be a base hit. The second baseman was playing over towards second base, left a big gap, and Wolf puts it right in that hole. So now runners at first and second for the Weevils here with 2 outs. They're going to bring up Aiden Garrett. Aiden had a long fly ball out into right field his last time up. On the afternoon, he is 3 out of 4 batting. Had a home run in the first game. Drove in 3 runs. First pitch coming to Garrett. Swings on it. Fouls it off down the third baseline. Out of play. 0-1 the count now on Garrett. With runners at first and second, that's Chase Cripps, who reached on an error. Kirk Wolf then had a base hit single. It went out into right field. So runners at first and second. 2 outs. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike on Aiden Garrett. Aiden steps in, a left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher out there in Feasel. Here comes the pitch, swung on, again fouled off into the backstop. Now to go 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Aiden Garrett. Oklahoma Baptist with a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the third. They lead it 3-2. Outside with the pitch. Count goes even to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second for the Weevils here in the bottom of the third inning. They trail by 1 run. And the 2-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Boy, that's a huge strikeout there. The Weevils come up with 1 hit. No runs. They leave 1 stranded, make it 2 stranded on. And it is 3-2. Oklahoma Baptist with a 1-run lead. We'll take a break. Be back with more UAM baseball right after this.
Asking you to shop local.
Are you looking for a great school with affordable tuition? UAM Monticello is the best choice in Arkansas. We offer over 700 privately funded scholarships each semester, and 96% of first-year students receive financial aid. So there's no reason not to apply. With one of the lowest tuition rates in the state, we make your degree affordable. Come tour our beautiful campus or sit down with one of our admissions counselors who would love to answer any questions you might have.
Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
3-2, Oklahoma Baptist with a one-run lead. They've done it all off of home runs and long ball here in the second game of this doubleheader this afternoon. Weevils won the first game 14-1. Oklahoma Baptist trying to push it before we have a game 3 tomorrow. They lead it 3-1. They'll come to bat here in the top of the fourth inning. It'll be Will Joseph, Spencer Dickinson, and Cannon Grant, the first three batters. That's the number 5, 6, and 7 hold that will be batting. Peacock, Charles Peacock, working on the mound for the Weevils so far. First pitch inside, ball one. Joseph struck out his last time up back in the second inning. Here's the pitch, fastball, strike. That one right out over the middle of the plate. The count goes even. 1 ball, 1 strike. So the 1-1 on the way. Misses outside. 2-1 now. Leadoff batter, top of the fourth inning for Oklahoma Baptist, Will Joseph. On the afternoon, he is 0 for 4. A little short, slow hopper to the first baseman. He's up with it. Cancilla makes the grab, steps on the bag, and that'll be out number 1. So ground out to first for the leadoff batter, Will Joseph. He's going to bring up Spencer Dickinson. Dickinson popped up to the second baseman his last time up. Dickinson on the season, batting .314. He's got 10 home runs. Plays third base for Oklahoma Baptist. The first pitch is in there for strike 1. Peacock works out of the stretch. The windup delivers a pitch. It's going to be a base hit out into center field. Hawthorne has to play it off of a bounce. He couldn't come up quick enough. And that'll go down as a base hit single for Spencer Dickinson. 1 out and a runner at first now for Oklahoma Baptist. That's going to bring up Cannon Grant. Grant, the right fielder, flied out to right field his last time. He's 2 out of 4. I'll make it 1 out of 4 this afternoon in both games so far. Grant bats .313, 4 home runs for him on the season. Takes that one for strike 2. 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes on the batter, Cannon Grant, with a runner at first and 1 out for Oklahoma Baptist. They lead it 3-2. This pitch is going to miss just a little bit high. And the count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Cannon Grant. This is the second game of the doubleheader this afternoon. If you're just joining us, Weevils won the first one 14-1. Grant's going to foul that one off into the fence behind home plate. Count will stay 1-2. Best-of-3 series. The winner of the series advances on to the Great American Conference Championship Finals next week at Dickey-Stevens Park in Little Rock. Weevils come in as the number 1 seed. There's a fly ball into shallow right field. Tanner has to take it on a hop. It'll fall in front of him for a base hit. Back-to-back base hits now for Oklahoma Baptist here in the top of the 4th. With 1 out, that'll put runners at first and second. And we go to Joseph Campbell. I'll make it Jacob Campbell. Campbell walked his last time up. Scored a run there in the third as Gabe Irwin drove him around with that home run. First pitch, slider comes in there for strike one. No balls, one strike on the batter, Campbell, for Oklahoma Baptist. Runners at first and second and one out. Top of the fourth inning. Takes a swing at that one for strike two. 0-2 to the batter, Jacob Campbell. He'll dig back in at the plate. Campbell, as Peacock looks him over, checks the runner at second. Now delivers a fastball, misses up high for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jacob Campbell. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's only the second strikeout recorded by Peacock here in the ball game. But that's a huge one there with 2 outs now. In the top of the fourth, Oklahoma Baptist with runners at first and second. And we bring up Gabe Irwin. He had that 2-shot home run last inning, back in the third inning. Tied the ball game up. At the moment, they lead 3-2. There's a called strike on Irwin. Charles Peacock. That was a fast ball right down the middle of the plate. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swung on. Down the first baseline, and it's foul. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, the first baseman, trying to make a leaping catch on that one, but it was too high and too hard and too fast. So they go down to strike 2. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. On the batter, Gabe Irwin. He bats in the number 9 hole. And the pitch coming. Hopper, gonna go foul. Kind of fouled it off. It went off his foot as well and goes foul. So the count stays 0-2. 2 outs, runners at first and second for Oklahoma Baptist here at the top of the fourth inning. 3-2 our score. Weevils scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second. Left 2 stranded on in the third. Oklahoma Baptist scored all 3 of their runs in the top of the third inning, and they all came off of long balls. 2 home runs in that inning. Put 3 runs across the plate. There's a fly ball in the gap between center and left, or center and right. Tanner comes up with it. The runner from third or second coming home, and he's going to score. Dickinson will come around from second to score. It'll be a base hit RBI for Gabe Irwin. And makes it a 4-2 ball game in favor of Oklahoma Baptist. We go to the top of the batting order for Oklahoma Baptist. It'll be 𝗗𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗓 coming to the plate. He has walked and flied out in this second game. Earlier today, he went 1 for 4 in the first game. First pitch called a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner still at first and second for Oklahoma Baptist. There's a slider too far outside. That'll be ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Oklahoma Baptist leading 4-2. There's a strike called. That's just a plain old fastball. That'll make it 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch coming. High fly ball hit straight away center field. Hawthorne going all the way back to the big green wall, and it's out of here. Wow. 3 home runs in the game. This one's a 3-run homer by 𝗗𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗓. And that's going to give them a 7-0 lead. 7-2 lead, make it 7-2 lead for Oklahoma Baptist here in the top of the fourth. It's going to bring up Jaden Schaefer with 2 outs. A 2-out homer brings in 3 runs across the plate for Oklahoma Baptist. And they lead it 7-2 now. First pitch coming to Jaden Schaefer. Going to go right through the glove of Poppy all the way to the fence behind home plate. For ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Charles Peacock out there on the mound for the Weevils. There was this pitch high. It also goes off the tip of the glove by Poppy, the catcher. It comes to the backstop. And here goes another trip out on the mound from the coaching staff of UAM. It is 7-2, Oklahoma Baptist. Getting everything done by the long ball. They've got 3 home runs in the game. They have, let's see, how many hits have they got? 6 hits. They've scored 7 runs. All right, they got a timeout out there on the mound. They're talking things over. See if we have a pitching change for the Weevils, as Charles Peacock has now gone 3 2/3 innings, giving up 7 runs on 6 hits. They're going to leave him out there. Just want to call a timeout and try to settle him down some. So nobody on. There's 2 outs. Oklahoma Baptist leading 7-2. All right, Peacock out of the windup, comes to the plate with the 2-0 pitch. That's going to be called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike now on Jaden Schaefer. And the 2-1 pitch. Another fastball. This one misses outside, though, for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody on, 2 outs. Oklahoma Baptist leading 7-2. That was going to miss inside for ball 4. So a base on balls for Jaden Schaefer. He's going to bring to the plate Alex Schroeder. He got the meat of their lineup. Number 3 and 4 batter up next. Alex Schroeder. He had a home run back in the 3rd inning, struck out in the 1st. With a runner on first. Fastball, strike 1 called on Schroeder. No balls and a strike now to Alex Schroeder. And the 0-1 fastball swung on, fouled off, strike 2. So Peacock, Charles Peacock, the pitcher for UAM, gets out in front on the count here. Makes you feel a little better. Now you can kind of play with a pitch or two and try to get Schroeder to chase one. Slider misses outside, going away from him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, a runner at first. They've already scored 4 runs here in this inning. But all of it coming off the long ball. There's a foul down the first base side. Count stays 1-2. That was that slider again going away from him. He was a little late on the swing. Fouls it all the way, goes all the way out in the corner. Oklahoma Baptist player is going to go chase it down. All right, the 1-2 pitch coming from Peacock. Schroeder digs in. Again, gets another piece of it. Fouls it off. Count stays 1-2. Top of the 4th inning. Here in the 2nd game of this doubleheader this afternoon. Weevils won the first one 14-1. Kind of won it walking away. Oklahoma Baptist wanting to push it to game 3, but not going to do it yet. Alex Schroeder strikes out as he goes down swinging. Second strikeout of the inning. But Oklahoma Baptist ends up with 1, 2, 3, 4 hits here in the inning, and they score 4 runs. 6 hits in the ball game. It is 7-2. Oklahoma Baptist with the lead over the Boll Weevils. We're headed for the bottom of the 4th. Weevils coming to bat when we return.
607 East Church.
Are you looking for a great school with affordable tuition? UAM Monticello is the best choice in Arkansas. We offer over 700 privately funded scholarships each semester, and 96% of first-year students receive financial aid. So there's no reason not to apply. With one of the lowest tuition rates in the state, we make your degree affordable. Come tour our beautiful campus or sit down with one of our admissions counselors who would love to answer any questions you might have.
At Bellevue Estates Healthcare Rehabilitation Center in Monticello, our team will provide personal health care to each individual that focuses on the unique needs and circumstances of each elder. We take into consideration the physical, social, and spiritual well-being of each individual. Come by Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello and see for yourself. Or call 367-0044 for more information.
It's 7-2. Oklahoma Baptist with a 5-run lead over the Boll Weevils. We're headed for the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be Parker Durant, Logan Jones, and then to the top of the order for the Weevils here to start the bottom of the 4th inning. Parker grounded out to the shortstop his last time up back in the 2nd inning. First pitch to him is low and outside for ball 1. Nolan Thiesel's gone away of the distance so far for Oklahoma Baptist here in this 2nd game. This pitch up high and away for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Leadoff batter, bottom of the 4th for the Weevils, Parker Durant. Durant gets set, the right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher now delivers another pitch up high. Parker Durant is a junior out of Arvada, Colorado. Fastball right down the middle of the plate called strike 1. 2 balls, make it 3 balls, 1 strike. Now on Parker Durant as he leads things off for the 2nd time in this game. Led off back in the 2nd inning and grounded out. Takes a pitch there for called strike 2. So after falling behind in the count, Nolan Thiesel, the pitcher for Oklahoma Baptist, worked it to a full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, fouled off. Count will stay the same. 3-2, 3 balls, 2 strikes. On Parker Durant. And the payoff pitch once again. Line drives, left center field. Going to be down for a base hit. He'll try to take 2. As he turns first, throw coming in, and it is going to be safe, I believe. The umpire slipped down as he was coming in to make the call. They're going to call him safe. How about that? Parker Durant slides into second base. The umpire slides into second base, and everybody's safe. So a leadoff double for the Weevils as they trail 7-2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 7 runs for Oklahoma Baptist have all come off home runs. They had a 2-shot home run in the 3rd and then a solo in the 3rd, solo home run. That made it 3-0. They scored 4 runs in the top of the 4th inning. All of those came off home runs as it was, and that was with 2 outs. All right. Our batter for the Weevils fouls one off. It's going to be Logan Jones. And Logan struck out his last time up. Nothing in 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Logan Jones. The runner at second base is Parker Durant. They're going to check him. He's going to Now nobody's holding him on. He'll kind of get a big lead. Pitches outside, misses for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good eye by Logan to not chase that one on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Logan Jones. And here comes the 1-2. Low in the dirt. It's going to be ball 2. There's nobody out. Weevils are down by 5 runs. They've got some work to do as we're in the bottom of the 4th inning. 9-inning regulation game in the doubleheader here this afternoon. The second game, Weevils won the first one 14-1. Ground ball down the first baseline's foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Logan Jones, the designated hitter this afternoon for UAM. And Logan has gone 0 for 4 so far in the 2 games today. Pitch down low, and we got a full count working. Well, the last time that Nolan Thiesel had a full count, he gave up that double there to Parker Durance. The payoff pitch coming, 3-2 the count to Logan Jones as they check the runner back at second. Come to the plate with the pitch. Gonna miss outside for ball 4. Boy, it just had to be millimeters off the corner. But it goes down as a walk. It puts runners at first and second now for the Weevils. And we go to the top of the batting order. And Rock Hawthorne's going to come up. Rock's 2 for 2 in this game. He went 0 for 2 in the first game. But he had a solo home run in the second inning. It is 7-2. There's a throw back to second base. Goes all the way out into center field. It gets off the glove of the shortstop. And that's going to allow Parker Durance to advance to third. Oh, wow. Thiesel turned around to throw. It went off the glove of the shortstop who was covering the bag. And that allows Durance the opportunity to take third base. So now runners on the corners for the Weevils here in the bottom of the 4th inning. They trail 7-2. At the plate is Rock Hawthorne. Two for 2 in this ball game, a single and a home run. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. Hawthorne plays center field. He's had a lot of activity out there in the outfield today, both games. 1 ball, no strikes to Hawthorne. The runner at first over there is Logan Jones. It's a pretty good lead. There's a called strike now on Rock Hawthorne. One ball, 1 strike. Jones, about a 4, make it a 5-step lead. At first, with the runners on the corners, here's the pitch to the plate. It's down low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike on Rock Hawthorne. So far in the ball game, Weevils have had 4 hits. They've left 5 stranded on through the first 3 innings. They got a golden opportunity here with nobody out, runners on the corners, and this one is going to hit Hawthorne in the foot. It hit him in the foot. So load the bases up for the Weevils here with nobody out in the bottom of the 4th, and it's going to bring up Camden Tanner. Camden, well, if you ever wanted your big gun to come to the plate and he needs to get a hit, he's due a hit. Camden walked. He has popped up in this game. Earlier today, he went 0 for 2. Comes in as the leading batter for the Weevils, batting .433. Only player on the team to be batting over 400. 12 home runs, 41 RBIs. And the first pitch he swings on, and it's going to be a pop up over the first base for out number 1. Oh, my. Hit it right to the first baseman there in foul territory. Pop up to the first baseman. So it brings up 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟 needs to get the bat going as well. He's the 3rd leading batter on this team. 6 home runs for him, 42 RBIs. Plays first base. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball gets away from the catcher. Bases are loaded. Nobody's going to advance. It doesn't roll very far from home plate. There's 1 away now for the Weevils here in the bottom of the 4th as they trail 7-2. Bases loaded and 1 out. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 at the plate for the Weevils. Takes a swing at that one. It's down the left field line and gonna hook foul. Wow, right at the foul pole. Down the left field line. He's from Paragould, Arkansas. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 is a junior. Went to Three Rivers Community College before coming to UAM. Two balls, 1 strike now on 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. Friesel delivers the 2-1. It's going to be outside, 3-1 the count. We'll take a run any way we can get them. It's a 3-1 count coming to 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟 for the Weevils. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. The shortstop's calling everybody off. He'll come up on the infield grass and make the catch there for Oklahoma Baptist. Jacob Campbell with the catch. All right. We got 2 away now for the Weevils here in the bottom of the 4th. They're down 7-2. And it's going to bring up Chaz Poppy. Poppy is flied out both times at the plate here in this game. In the second game. The first game, he went 3 for 4. Had a home run. As that was his 12th home run of the year. Takes a big swing at that one. Pops it up. Foul territory, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Chaz Poppy, the catcher for UAM. Bases loaded and 2 outs. The Weevils left the bases loaded back in the first inning as well. Here's the pitch. Inside, going to miss for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. With 2 outs and the bases loaded. Here we go. Nolan Friesel. Ground ball, slow hopper, shortstop going up. Throw to first, and it's going to be in time to retire the side. A ground out to the shortstop, retires the side. The Weevils end up getting 1 hit. 1 hit on the inning, no runs. They leave 3 stranded on again. So that's going to be 5. That is 8 left stranded on. And the Weevils trail 7-2 as we head for the top of the 5th inning. Oklahoma Baptist coming to bat when we return here on KHPM in just a moment.
Cleveland was present. There were only 38 stars on the U.S. flag. The most common mode of transportation was the horse and buggy, and Union Bank and Trust opened its doors for the first time. This is Brandon Hogg with Union Bank. Since that time, Union Bank has grown with you through the ups and downs, and will continue to be there with you, serving our community and providing your banking needs. So for your next banking need, come by one of our convenient locations or call me at 460-6400. Union Bank and Trust, growing with you for 135 years. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
I'm Peggy Doss, Chancellor of the University of Arkansas at Monticello and proud UAM graduate of the class of 1973. UAM is a destination for learning, and not just for our region. In fact, current UAM students come to Southeast Arkansas from more than 39 states and 6 countries. With students in Quasit, McGee, Monticello, and online, we offer more than 70 affordable and recognized programs of study. More than 19,000 alumni living all over the world are proud to be united by UAM. We want you to be a part of our UAM family. Visit uamont.edu for more information.
We got a pitching change to note for the Weevils. It'll be Nathan McManus coming in, so Charles Peacock goes 4 full innings. Peacock ended up giving, gave up 7 runs on 6 hits. They're at 4 innings of work. McManus will come in here in the top of the 5th. McManus doesn't have many numbers to talk about. He's had 2 appearances on the year. He has not pitched a complete inning. Everything's a 0 across the timeline on Nathan McManus. He is a junior, a left-handed pitcher. As he's going to pitch right-handed, it looks like. Out of Yorba Linda, California. Is that 37?
Number 33, Troy Shields.
Yep. So it brings up to the plate Troy Shields. It's number 37 out there on the mound for the Weevils, and that's who I've got in my roster is Nathan McManus. Ground ball hit to the shortstop, fields it cleanly. Scored a 6-3 putout as the shortstop for the Weevils, Aiden Garrett, fields it cleanly. Out number 1. There to start the top of the 5th inning. 7-2 our score. Oklahoma Baptist has the 5-run lead. They scored 3 in the 3rd, 4 in the 4th. And they've done it all off of home runs. All right, McManus will work out of the windup. The next batter is Will Joseph. Joseph takes a big swing at that first pitch for strike 1. He is grounded out, struck out once and grounded out here in this ball game today, this second game of the afternoon. He is 0 for 5 on the afternoon in both games. Pitch misses outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1 pitch coming with 1 out. Fouled off into the fence behind home plate. Count goes even, 2-2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 7-2 our score. Oklahoma Baptist with the lead over the Boll Weevils. Game 2 of this doubleheader this afternoon. The winner of the series advances on to play next week in the Great American Finals, Great American Conference Championship Finals at Dickey-Stevens Park in a double elimination tournament. We're going to take the winners of these 4 series games going on around the conference. The top 4 teams hosted the second 4 teams. Earlier today, Arkansas Tech clinched a berth into the finals. We already know that. They were in a rain delay up at Harding earlier. And then Southern Arkansas had won game 1 yesterday in their series. So we'll see how it all works out. We're in game 2. Weevils won the first game 14-1. There's a pitch, another foul ball by Will Joseph. Count stays 2-2. They'll make it 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Joseph. 1 out, nobody on for Oklahoma Baptist here in the top of the 5th. The 1-2 coming. Another pop up. This one toward third base. Third baseman's going to move under it, and he'll make the catch over there for the Weevils. Spencer, or make that the third baseman, Parker Durant's, holds on to it. So a pop up. And we got 2 away now here at the top of the 5th for Oklahoma Baptist. It's going to bring up Spencer Dickinson. Spencer's the third baseman. He had a base hit and scored a run back in the 4th inning. He was part of that 3-run homer that 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 knocked in. Took a swing at the first pitch, fouled it off for strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Fouls this one off for strike 2. So 0-2 with 2 outs. Now on Dickinson, the batter for OBU. McManus doing the work for the Weevils here. He came in this inning. Fly ball into the gap between left and center. Is going to fall out in front of the left fielder for a base hit. Dickinson keeps things going with 2 outs. A 2-out base hit. And it's going to bring up Cannon Grant to the plate.
Now batting right fielder, number 34, Cameron Grant.
Cannon Grant will come to the plate now for Cameron Grant. Grant has flied out and singled in the game this afternoon. So he is 1 for 2. Dickinson giving him some water over there. They called timeout. Going to tend to his needs. So here we go. All right, they're going to say Dickinson's okay. And he's the base runner on first base for Oklahoma Baptist. With 2 outs here in the top of the 5th, they lead at 7-2. Oklahoma Baptist does. McManus came in here in the top of the 5th to take over the pitching duties. Fly ball into the corner in right field. It's going to be trouble as it goes all the way to the wall in the right corner. Dickinson will hold up at third as the base runner. Camden Tanner got it in quickly. A stand-up double now for Cameron Grant. Back-to-back base hits for Oklahoma Baptist with 2 outs. And now they've got runners at second and third, and it brings up Jacob Campbell.
Now batting shortstop, number 5, Jacob Campbell.
So Campbell will come to the plate with 2 outs and runners at second and third. Oklahoma Baptist leading 7-2. This pitch is going to hit him, and that's going to load the bases up. So that's a hit pitch. Loads the bases up for Oklahoma Baptist here in the top of the 5th with 2 outs. And it's going to bring up Gabe Irwin. Irwin started the scoring off for Oklahoma Baptist this afternoon here in this game. He had a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning. After Campbell walked, Irwin came up, worked it to a full count, and took one out over the right center field fence. First pitch to him is called strike 1. And the 0-1, fastball. Down low, misses for ball 1. And it counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nathan McManus working out there for the Weevils. He'll check the runners, now comes to the plate with a pitch. Fly ball over the head of the first baseman. And going to bring 1 run in. 2 runs will come in. All the way into the corner it went. They'll hold the runner at third. As they're going to hold Campbell at third. Dickinson came in to score. Cameron Grant came in to score. And Gabe Irwin is a 2-run double.
Now batting second baseman, number 1.
And that's going to make it 9-2. All right, 2 outs. We go to the top of the batting order. For Oklahoma Baptist, we go to 𝗗𝗦𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. 𝗗𝗟𝗏 had a home run in the 4th inning that drove in 3 runs. He fouls this pitch off. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on 𝗗𝗦𝗟𝗏𝗏. With 2 outs, runners at second and third. 𝗗𝗏 drives one towards his shortstop. Bobs it off his glove. No play anywhere, and everybody's safe, and a run comes in to score. Oh, my. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗘𝗥 roaming to his right. Of course, his glove is a right-hander. His glove's on his left hand, so he had to come across the body to make the play, and came off the heel of his glove. And they're going to rule that as a fielding error. And that'll make it 10-2 in favor of Oklahoma Baptist. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And that brings to the plate Jaden Schaefer. Schaefer fouled it off, kind of on a check swing. 0-2 now on him. Runners on the corners for Oklahoma Baptist with 2 outs. Weevils are down 7-2. McManus from the windup. There's a pitch down low. Momentarily gets away from Poppy. Chaz Poppy, the catcher, but he'll keep it in front of him. And everybody's going to stay where they're at. So the runners stay at the corners with 2 outs, first and third. 10-2. Oklahoma Baptist leading UAM. Fastball fouled off down the third baseline right toward the UAM dugout. Count stays the same, 0-2. All right. This is the doubleheader, second game of the doubleheader. Weevils won the first one 14-1. Oklahoma Baptist trying to push it for a game 3 tomorrow as they lead at 10-2 at the moment. There's a strike called and got him looking for the strikeout, and that'll retire the side finally. They send 8 players to the plate here in the top of the 5th inning. They had 3 hits. They scored 3 runs. They leave 2 stranded on, and there was an error by the Weevils. It is now 10-2. Oklahoma Baptist leading the Boll Weevils as we head for the bottom of the 5th with some work to do for UAM. We'll be back after this.
Are you looking for a great school with affordable tuition? UAM Monticello is the best choice in Arkansas. We offer over 700 privately funded scholarships each semester, and 96% of first-year students receive financial aid. So there's no reason not to apply. With one of the lowest tuition rates in the state, we make your degree affordable. Come tour our beautiful campus or sit down with one of our admissions counselors who would love to answer any questions you might have.
It's off. I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics. Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With the never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
For competitive insurance rates, see me, Shelter Agent Paul Griffin. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
The bottom of the 5th inning coming up. Weevils are down 10-2. Oklahoma Baptist with the lead. UAM coming to bat. It'll be Chase Cripps to lead things off for the Weevils. Kirk Wolf on deck, and 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗘𝗥 will be our first 3 batters. Cripps has gone 1 for 1 with a reach base on an error as well. His pitch down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Nolan Feasel has gone the distance here in the second game for Oklahoma Baptist. Here's the 2-0 up high for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Feasel, through 4 innings of work, has only given up 5 hits, 2 runs. There's a called strike as it looked like Cripps was taken all the way on that. 3-1 the count now with nobody out, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th inning. This pitch just brushes his pants leg, and going to be ball 4. So a leadoff walk for the Weevils here in the bottom of the 5th. UAM has left 8 stranded throughout the game. Just hadn't picked up the hits when they needed to, when they had some base runners. Going to bring Kirk Wolf to the plate. got hit by a pitch and had a base hit today here in this ball game, in the second one. Runner at first with nobody out. Fastball, strike called on 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. 10-2, Oklahoma Baptist with the lead over the Boll Weevils. Bottom of the fifth inning. Game 2 of the afternoon. That's going to hit him in the back. Woof. Oh, he couldn't get out of the way of that one. He gets hit by a pitch. So a walk. And the batter gets hit. We've got runners at first and second now with nobody out. Kind of the way we started the first inning. We ended up with 2 runners on and nobody out. Came up empty-handed, left 3 stranded on there in the first inning. It was in the fourth inning. We also had a leadoff double, a walk, a hit pitch, had the bases loaded, and then couldn't bring nobody around or anybody around, and left the bases loaded in that inning as well. And we got a pitching change coming up for Oklahoma Baptist. So 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 has seen all the action he's going to see as he pitches 4 innings. And he allowed 6 hits, no, make it 5 hits, 2 runs. But he has given up the last 2 batters of a hit pitch and a walk. All right, we'll tell you who our new pitcher of record is when we come back in just a moment.
You to shop local and bank local as both make community dividends. As a local bank, the decisions we make are made here. What's more, the dollars earned here stay here where they are reinvested. Whether it's support for seniors, youth, schools, or the performing arts, Commercial Bank makes the investments locals make, enhancing everyone's quality of life. You're local like us. Come home to the community builder and let us show you the difference of locals serving locals. Commercial Bank and Trust member FDIC. Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
It is 10-2. Oklahoma Baptist has an 8-run lead over the Boll Weevils. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Oklahoma Baptist pitcher 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 has been pulled out of the game after giving up a leadoff walk, and then he hit a batter. Our new pitcher for Oklahoma Baptist is Logan Kimbrough. Kimbrough's a left-handed pitcher. He's 6 foot, a junior out of Iowa Park, Texas. He comes in with a 6.11 ERA, 4-2 win-loss record. He's appeared in 16 games, started in 6. Has pitched 45 2/3 innings throughout the season, given up 67 hits, 42 runs, and 19 base on balls with 35 strikeouts. So maybe the Weevils can find some rhythm here with a left-handed pitcher in Logan Kimbrough. Nobody out. Runners at first and second for the Boll Weevils. And we got Aiden Garrett coming to the plate. Aiden has flied out and struck out here in this second game of the doubleheader. Weevils won the first game 14-1. Oklahoma Baptist has a 10-2 lead right now. It's a best-of-3 series to see who advances to the Great American Conference Finals next week in North Little Rock. Garrett takes a big swing at that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. With runners at first and second. Need to get a couple of runs here anyway in this inning. Get a couple of bodies across home plate. The left-handed pitcher, Logan Kimbrough, delivers a pitch. Curveball misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Chase Cripps, the base runner at second for UAM. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, base runner over there at first. And the 2-1 pitch coming. Again, misses outside. 3-1 to count. So Kimbrough with a 3-1 pitch count will come to the plate with the pitch against Aiden Garrett. Fastball, he fouls it off toward third base. It's going to go out of play. Nobody can get to it. But the count will work full now. A 3-2 count. A full count coming to Andrew Garrett. With runners at first and second, nobody out for the Weevils here in the bottom of the fifth. Trailing 10-2. Here's the pitch. Got a miss outside for ball 4. So that'll load the bases up now once again for the Weevils. It'll be the third time in this ball game we've had the bases loaded. Just got to get some runs across the plate. Going to bring up Parker Durant. Parker grounded out in the second inning. He led off the fourth inning with a double. Parker went 3 for 4 in the first game this afternoon. So that means he's gone 4 of 6 on the day at the plate. First pitch to Durant. Going to be low for ball 1. Durant's batting .289 on the year. 128 appearances at the plate, 24 runs scored, 37 hits, 19 RBIs. He'll foul this one off for strike 1. The count goes even. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out, and the bases loaded for the Weevils as they trail 10-2. A high fly ball into right center field could be trouble. It's all the way back to the warning track. The right fielder is going to make it. A runner will tag and score. As coming across the plate is Chase Cripps. He will tag and score. So the Weevils get a run in. A sacrifice fly by Parker Durant. Gets an RBI across the plate, a run across the plate. And it's now 10-3 with 1 out. Runners at first and second for the Weevils, and it brings up Logan Jones. Logan batting in the number 9 hole. First pitch to him, swung on, down the first baseline, foul. That'll be strike 1 on Logan. He has struck out and walked in this ball game. He had a sacrifice fly back in the first game in the second inning that brought in a run. Then he finished up 0-3 in the first game today. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider misses outside. The left-handed pitcher in Logan Kimbrough. It's a left-handed batter in Logan Jones. 2 Logans going at it. Counts even. 1 ball, 1 strike. 10-3 our score. Oklahoma Baptist with the 7-run lead. There's a breaking ball. Doesn't break quite enough. They got to stay inside for ball 2. Like it took that ball forever to get there. All right, the 2-1 pitch coming now to Logan Jones. Fastball, fouled off. Strike 2. The count will go even. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Logan Jones with 1 out, runners at first and second. Here at the bottom of the 5th inning, 9-inning regulation game. 10-3 our score. Logan fouls this one down the first baseline. He'll stay alive at the plate. Got around on that one pretty quick. And the count stays 2-2. Coach Harvey down there at third base is the third base coach. Greg Snook, assistant coach, first base coach down at first. There's a Shot between first and second, a ground ball. They're going to bring the runner around from second to home, and he will score. As coming across the plate for the Weevils is 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. An RBI single for Logan Jones. And that'll make it 9-4, or 10-4 make it. 10-4. And we're at the top of the batting order for the Weevils now. So the top of the order with one out, runner still at first and second. It's going to bring up Rock Hawthorne. Rock had a base hit in the first inning, a home run, a solo home run in the second inning, then got hit by a pitch in the fourth and got left stranded on. He's been stranded twice today here in this second game. First pitch is going to miss for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Curveball comes in. That one there had some heat on it, though. Counts, it called strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lefty against lefty. Left-handed batter in Hawthorne. Left-handed pitcher in Kimbrough. The 1-1 pitch coming. Misses down low and in the dirt. That'll be ball 2. Again, it's 10-4. Oklahoma Baptist with the lead. They led 10-2. Weevils have got a couple of runs across the plate here in the bottom of the 5th. They have 1 out, runners at first and second. And we're at the top of the order at Hawthorne. Fouls that one off straight into the fence behind home plate. 2-2 the count now. Logan Kimbrough coming in this inning for the Bison. Here comes the pitch. Swung on right at the shortstop. Caught it on the line drive. Everybody has to get back, and they'll do it safely. Boy, Logan Jones, he had a pretty big leap off first base. The second baseman made the grab on the line drive and tried to get him in the double play, but Jones gets back safely as the second baseman, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, makes the play over there. All right. So a line drive to second for out number 2. It's going to bring up Camden Tanner. Camden's due a hit. He's had a walk, popped up to the shortstop, popped up to first here in this ball game. Camden went 0 for 2 in the first game. Came in as the team's leading hitter. Check swing, fouls it off. That'll be strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. The right fielder for the Weevils, Camden Tanner, from North Little Rock, Arkansas, went to Catholic High School. He's a freshman of the year for the Weevils. And here comes the pitch. It's fastball right down the middle for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Camden Tanner with runners at first and second. Kimbrough takes the wind up. Fastball, another line drive. Shortstop takes it on 1 hop. He'll throw to first for the easy out. Score at 4-3 on the put out. The Weevils get a couple of runs across the plate, but that's not enough. As we've completed 5 innings, they score 2 runs on 1 hit and a sacrifice fly. Then they leave 2 stranded on here in the bottom of the 5th. It is 10-4. Oklahoma Baptist leads it. We're headed for the top of the 6th inning when we return in just a moment.
East Church Street in Warren can take care of all your auto body needs. They specialize in collision repair.
Are you looking for a great school with affordable tuition? UAM Monticello is the best choice in Arkansas. We offer over 700 privately funded scholarships each semester, and 96% of first-year students receive financial aid. So there's no reason not to apply. With one of the lowest tuition rates in the state, we make your degree affordable. Come tour our beautiful campus or sit down with one of our admissions counselors who would love to answer any questions you might have.
And answer your question. Peace of mind comes when you know your loved one is in good hands. Whether you're looking for short-term, long-term, or private rehabilitation, Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello can provide the care you need. Just call 870-367-0044 for more information.
Back here at Weevil Field, Great American Conference, first round of their conference tournament is a best-of-3 series. We've got the number 1 seed and number 8 seed going at it. Weevils won the first game this afternoon in the first game of the doubleheader, 14-1. Right now, Oklahoma Baptist, after 5 full innings, leads it 10-2 here in the second game of the doubleheader. And we got another pitching change for the Weevils, as coming in is going to be Trey Miller, number 15. Let me get him written down in my scorebook, Trey Miller, and I'll tell you a little bit about him. Trey, right-handed pitcher. He's 6'3", a junior from Bryant, Arkansas. Went to South Ark Community College before coming here. But Trey has a 6.39 ERA, a 1-2 win-loss record. He's had 15 appearances on the year, never started a game. Has pitched 12 and 2/3 innings. Has given up 13 hits, 9 runs, 16 base on balls, and 10 strikeouts for Trey Miller, as he'll do the work on the mound, the third pitcher of the afternoon here in this second game. And leading things off for Oklahoma Baptist to start the top of the 6th inning is going to be Alex Schroeder. Schroeder had a home run in the 3rd inning. That was a solo shot. There's a ground ball in the gap between 3rd and short for a leadoff single by Schroeder. 10-4. Oklahoma Baptist leads it. Oklahoma Baptist scored 3 in the 3rd inning. They had 2 home runs in that inning. One was a 2-shot and one was that solo by Schroeder. They scored 4 runs in the 4th. That made it 7-2. And then they ended up with 3 runs in the 5th inning. There was not a home run in that inning, but they had a couple of doubles that brought some runners in. Right now, nobody out and a runner on first. And we go to Troy Shields, and he's one of their leading home run hitters on the year. Shields hit his 20th home run in the first game this afternoon, 20th home run of the year. 2 balls, no strikes on Troy Shields. Takes a swing at that one, hit right at the second baseman. He'll flip it over to the short, covering. That's a double play ball. 4-6-3 on the putout. All right. Chase Cripps, the second baseman, flipped it over to Aiden Garrett, and Aiden relayed it over to 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 at first for the double play. So nobody on. And first pitch to Will Joseph, high fly ball, and it is out of here, right over the right center field wall. Another home run on the afternoon for Oklahoma Baptist. Oh, my. 11-4. As Will Joseph for Oklahoma Baptist, that's going to be his 5th home run of the year, his 44th RBI. 2 outs, nobody on, and that brings to the plate Spencer Dickinson. 11-4 now, Oklahoma Baptist with the lead. Some clouds starting to roll in from the north. Dickinson puts one deep into left field, going all the way back to the fence and making the catch in left field for the Weevils. That's going to be Kurt Wolf. Make it 2 hits, 1 run, nobody left stranded on for Oklahoma Baptist in the top of the 6th. They lead it 11-4 now As we head for the bottom of the 6th inning, UAM coming to bat. It'll be 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, Chaz Poppy, and Chase Cripps coming up when we return for more UAM baseball in a moment.
Bank and Trust. Are you looking to get a loan for a car, truck, ATV, camper, tractor, or boat? If so, I can help you with fast closing times.
Are you looking for a great school with affordable tuition? UAM Monticello is the best choice in Arkansas. We offer over 700 privately funded scholarships each semester, and 96% of first-year students receive financial aid. So there's no reason not to apply. With one of the lowest tuition rates in the state, we make your degree affordable. Come tour our beautiful campus or sit down with one of our admissions counselors who would love to answer any questions you might have.
Higher education, from welding, nursing, and heavy equipment to social work, biology, education, and forestry. There's something for everyone. UAM offers affordable certificates, associate, bachelor's, and master's degree programs at campuses in Monticello, McGee, and Crofton. Chart a bulk course. Start your journey at u8mont.edu.
Back here at Weevil Field, the Weevils trail 11-4. Then there were some clouds building back to our north and west. Hopefully it'll rain itself out before it gets here. All right, let's looking at the radar. 11-4. Weevils won the first game of the doubleheader earlier today by a score of 14-1. Well, Oklahoma Baptist trying to return to favor. They lead at 11-4 as we head for the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the best-of-3 series. If game needed be, they will play game 3 tomorrow, weather permitting. And let's see. We got a pitching change. Nope. We got a lightning delay, I believe. Yep, they're going to send everybody to the dugouts. Said those clouds were building. And they're going to send everybody to the dugouts for a lightning delay. I said those clouds were building, and it was north and west of Monticello, according to the radar. So we got to wait 30 minutes for the lightning delay. All right. It is 11-4. Weevils trail Oklahoma Baptist. Bottom of the 6th inning, and we get called for a lightning delay here this afternoon. I'll tell you what, Jason, back at the station, we're going to turn it back over to you and let you play some classic rock. We'll try to keep everybody, you got to wait 30 minutes from each lightning strike. So anytime there is a lightning strike, they detectors here, it pushes it back 30 minutes. We'll try to keep everybody informed and let you know when play resumes in a moment.